Hey, what's up, besties? Welcome back to the last budget with me for the year. I'm sorry, I'm looking a little crusted and busted, but y'all know I be out here working and such, okay? So, anywho, I am so excited that we have made it here. It has been a really different, difficult, weird type of year. And we have managed to make it all the way here. So even if you didn't save what you thought you were going to save, maybe you didn't get the home you thought you were going to get, maybe you lost your job. Ooh, am I preaching to me? This is it's the for me. Maybe there's something that happened during this season that you had unexpectedly happen and you weren't able to really meet all of your goals, right? Well, guess what? We still made it here to the final. It's the final countdown. Okay, I don't know what kind of mood I'm in, but you guys can already tell. So as promised, we are going to be doing our monthly budget. We're going to wrap everything up for the year. We're also going to get into how we're going to plan for next year. Just some things to keep in mind. I'm not going to go through and do your budget for you, okay? I'm your bestie, but I'm not your slave, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to make sure that you are equipped with the tools that you need to start your next year off on the right foot. So if you're watching this video, this is more than likely part 1. Then you'll see a part 2. You might see a part 3, part 4. We might just go ahead and do like part 5 and 6 and 7. Financial Fridays will resume in January. Took a little bit of a break because I had to get adjusted to my new schedule and all of that. And I'm currently in the middle of peak season. So for all of you guys who work in manufacturing, production, whatever, you know what that means. That means my life is literally like work, home, sleep, that type of stuff. So if you see me disappear a little bit for the first couple of weeks, that's why. But I am going to be doing Vlogmas, and I just thought I would tell you guys that it's going to be 12 days of Vlogmas and whatever. So anywho's, you got videos coming, so make sure that you stay tuned. So if you're watching this video, go check out the playlist, not today, maybe like a couple of days from now, because there'll probably be more videos on there. But yeah, so we're going to get into our budget for December. Now, when I ended the month of November, I actually ended up on top. You got my love on top. I hope I don't get copyright for that. But anyway, I ended up on top only because I missed as far as like my sales. I didn't do a whole lot with selling. I thought I was going to do more for Black Friday, ended up not. So there's that. But I did, the rent came out. You guys know that was a little bit higher than last time. Then, of course, you know, we had everything else. But everything else came out on top. I actually got another bonus for my affiliate. And then I had, I mean, not affiliate, for my sponsorship deal that I got. I got that. And then I also had more money come in for my affiliate stuff than I was ever imagining. So that was a whole thing, and I'm happy that it happened. So I wrapped that up, and now it's time for us to get into December. But the things that I learned about November was, with this new income, it is so easy for me to just like do what I got, like not even what that, no, it's so easy for me to spend, and it's so easy for me to fall into spending habits that I shouldn't have, especially coming off of a very strict summer. I literally, like, the things that I bought were purchased because I had already kind of saved up for them. I needed them for business. I could, you know, quantify such a thing. But making more money comes, you know, more responsibility. And I really had to get back on making better decisions with my purchases. Like, do I need to get this? Even like as far as down to lunches, like at work, I definitely have, I went a little overboard because I had the money, you know what I'm saying? Like I had the money in my cash envelopes, and I'm like, oh, it's okay. You know, I got a little extra money over here because I'm not doing entertainment. Like, I just found myself spending a little bit more in November, and I don't want to do that. Especially like when I went to the crib, I kind of cashed out on my parentals, but that's neither here nor there. I love my parents, and I would do anything for them. So we're gonna tighten up for Christmas. I will say that this month going into it, I am really 6 minutes into a budget with me video, and I am really talking. That's okay, because that's what this is for. So anywho, what I was saying, if I can get to it, December with Christmas and stuff like that, I really think we're going to calm down on the Christmas stuff. And I've already taken care of my parents. So my brothers and sisters, we all said we're not going to do that anymore. So we're done with that. We'll probably just do, like, you know, we'll probably still get each other gift cards or something like that. And then this year, Bubba has pretty much gotten a lot of his Christmas stuff. Okay. But he has a mild list that I'm going to go over with him and make sure we have those things that he says that he wants. And then I'm also, that's pretty much it. I'm chilling out this Christmas. I'm not going to cash out. I'm not going to ball out because I want to start the new year off with my New Year's plan and get some things going. Yes, I'm looking at my watch because clearly work is calling. So anywho, let's go ahead and get into December. And let's do this thing.
You're special and you're reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she's my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it.
Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into our budget for December. Let me make sure my phone is turned off because y'all know how that be going, okay? A whole thing will happen. Alright, so we are in December in the budget planner. And again, as I always say, you guys can find the budget planner in several different formats. I have it in a digital version, which is this one, which I like because I can carry this around. I usually have my iPad with me doodling, doing stuff for the shop. This is like when I don't want to carry my laptop around, this has become my best friend. And then I also have the printed version that you guys can get. It is on pre-order right now. So what happens is I pre-order and then it'll get sent to you. So this is what it looks like, the budget planner there. And it's just the same form. Everything is just right there. And then you also can get it in the printable form. And so with the printable, you just print it out at your house and it's yours forever. This is an undated planner, so you can pick it up and start it whenever you want to, and that is the beauty of, you know, getting started with your budget. So if this is your first time, you kind of want to get some practice and all of that, I definitely would, you know, highly recommend just trying some printables, seeing if it's worth it for you, something that you can stick to, something that you can get into. The format that I use for this is very simple, very easy, and I think everyone can get into it. All right, so we're in December. So that's woo. All right, so I went ahead and I kind of did some things. I haven't went in and put all my stickers because I'm trying to save you guys some time in the process, but I just put in like some paydays and I marked here what days I needed to pay for childcare. But what I think is going to happen, I'm actually not going to have to pay for these two. Wait, so this, if I pay on Friday, it goes for this week. And if I pay here, then it'll go for next week. So I think I won't have to worry about it there. So I think I'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, because if I pay for the 18th, then that's the week of here. And he has cousins and siblings who are out of school. So that really doesn't make sense to send him there. And he'll be out of school. So we don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to not worry about those when I put them on there. So let me go here. So we can actually, I have them highlighted because those are Fridays, but I doubt that we'll have to pay for those too. All right, so now we go to our monthly bill pay tracker. So this is just an overall view. You can take this, let's go to November. Let's go to November so I can show you guys what it looks like with the stickers. These are digital stickers that you can get from me. And then this is what I put the stickers on. So this is just kind of a little feel. I do this so that it's a quick view for me to see things. Nothing too, you know, super duper fancy. But the other part of that is it does take some time to do that. So this is just my option for right now, getting started for December. So that's what it looks like. But I use this as just a visual guide. So if I had birthdays in the month, like my mom's birthday here is on the 21st. I just want to make sure I make a note of that. So mommy's birthday is here, and then I also have Wendy's birthday, which is my sister-in-law. Okay, so I would just mark those down because those are birthdays that are coming up in the month of December. All right, so did I just write on top? Okay, I'll be twisting it. All right, so then we go into the monthly bill pay tracker. So I use this as a way, so like when I pay my bills, that I'm able to make sure that I've actually paid them. You know, just kind of a quick view. So did I pay this bill this time? Okay, yes I did. Boom, there we go. All right, so rent. So the thing about, we'll get into that in a minute. Let me pause there. So I've wrote down all of my bills, all of their due dates, and then I have over here a paid. So once I've paid it, then I come over here and check it off. This is going to be what you should really maybe take a screenshot of, put it in your phone, have some sort of reminders. This is what I would set my reminders in my phone for. So everyone isn't someone that can just automatically look at calendars every day. Everybody is not I know that everybody isn't a planner. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us planners, we start off planning and then we go into budget planning, but some people just come straight in to the financial aspect of it all. And so when they do, some of the planning practices we have in place, they don't. So that's okay. So some things you can put in place is by adding these dates to your phone, and when you add them to your phone, really just sitting there and being like, okay, every month this is a reoccurring bill, and it'll go off. That way you know when you have to pay your bills. So that's a really good thing. And then you just come over here and you check it. This is available for you if you have an app. This uses Good Notes on the Apple Store, and then if you have an app on your Android that allows you to put PDFs, because this is a PDF format, it will let you download. So that's just a little tidbit. Someone told me that it does work on there if you have an app that allows you to download PDFs. So just look for that. I don't really know for sure what that app is right off the top of my head. Okay. So here I just make little marks like childcare. Those are different days there. So essentially maybe I have 4 check marks, or I can just cross off the dates that I've paid, whichever that I want. But this is a really great view for me to be able to see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our paychecks. Okay, so for paycheck number 1, we're doing $2,700, and paycheck number 2 will be $2,700. We only have 2 paychecks in the month of December, so that's cool. Affiliate, I'm going to put this at 1,000 because between the different affiliates that I have, I believe that they're gonna like zoom up because of the holidays. Normally this is about the time when my affiliates kind of like go ham, they go crazy. So I think that's gonna be a good amount to put there. YouTube, we're gonna put that back at yeah, this one is just at 500, and I believe that'll go back up in January for getting paid for December's videos and whatever, because you guys know I just had a lot going on in November. So and then the shop, we're gonna put this back at 2,000, and the shop is my Etsy shop as well as the shop over on my website. So I do kind of make a little Cassius clay in both places, and then when you shop on my website, you actually are benefiting me a little bit more because the website is mine, and so I don't have to pay any extra fees or anything like that. And then it's just a better place to shop, honestly. But who are me? I enjoy anyone who shops either place, because you're shopping, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All right, so let's talk about our rent here. All right, so we have our rent. It's at $780. Now I did not press the delete button. $780. Now the reason why I did not check it off over here is because when I pulled up my rent, it said it was like $30. No ma'am, Pam, I know that's not it. So I have to wait for them to generate the rent amount so that I can pay it, because I do not go and physically hand them a check anymore. I haven't done that in years. I pay them via my phone on the app. So I'm just over that. So I have to wait for them to generate that, because if I pay the $30, then they'll still come back. It's a whole thing. So we just don't do that, right? We're just not gonna do it. All right, so we have, okay, everybody's congratulations to everyone who's posted videos right now. Make sure y'all go check out Savage Finance. I think you guys are really going to like that channel. They are teaching you guys how to save money, how to earn more money, and get your side hustle on. So definitely make sure you guys go check out that channel and get into it. Wonder if these notifications are going to stop soon. Okay, all right, so insurance, we're still at $260. iTunes number 1 is still at $9.99, and Apple Care is That is for my phone. So you guys know I do my insurance through AppleCare. And so that is $9.99 as well. iTunes number 1 is my storage, and iTunes number 2 is my Apple Music. So that's how that goes, in case anybody is new and you're wondering. But before, I'm sorry, let's get into this sheet because I kind of just like jumped and dived right in. Okay, so this is the monthly budget sheet. So up here, you're going to put your income and everything you're budgeting, and then you're actually going to you're actually going to put your actuals here of what you really made. So sometimes everyone isn't salaried, and so I get that. And because you're not salaried, or even like on my affiliates, it may not actually be $1,000. It may be 500, it may be 200, whatever that is. I want to account for, because when I get ready to kind of bundle everything together at the end of the year, just seeing what I made, what my averages are, can I do this, can I do that, what can I bank on, kind of really creating realistic expectations for yourself with your money, based on, you know, I call it forecasting. And you can kind of forecast, you know, some of the things that happen, you know, your busier times of the month, you know, your busier times of the season, that type of thing with your business. So you're kind of using what you already know and using it to your good. So don't discredit that, you know, actual section. Use that for your good. All right. So then you come down here, you have your bills and expenses, same concept, your budgeted versus your actual, and then a plus or minus to let you know how you did in that month. All right, so we have Zips Car Wash, and that is 16. Is it 16? Let's go to November. Hold on. Let's pause, because I need to pause for the cause. All right, so we have, yeah, 16. Oh, you know what? 1693 is that one. 1693. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure. I feel like I'm missing something. You ever feel like you're missing something when you're putting your budget together? I really feel like I'm missing something. So I'm just going to take a picture of that so I can go back and forth to it without doing that. Just looking to make sure, because I feel like this one over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. December. Here we go. All right, so this one we gotta erase. Okay, this is what I love about this, having the Apple Pencil with there, because I can just go back in and erase. So this one is 1693. All right, and then AppleCare is $9.99. Then iTunes number 2. 16, iTunes number 2 is $9.99. So I'm just going in and filling in what my normal expenses are. A lot of these don't really change very much. Like I can bank on insurance being about $260, and the iTunes being $16.93. Those ones are pretty standard. Same thing with Zips Car Wash. Put those zeros there because it's gonna bother me. My car note stays the same. I pay $500 every single month, even though I don't have to pay $500. I really honestly, I don't even know what the regular car note is. That's just what I set for me to pay it. So with that, I'm a few months ahead on my car note, which is really, really good. So I just keep up that same energy. Even when I didn't have a job, I still made sure I paid my car note, unless I, you know, felt like I was getting behind and I didn't. So that was my thought process. Like, if you get behind, what would you hold off on, right? And so I had told myself I would hold off on my car note since I was a few months ahead with my car note. All right, so then with Sprint, this Sprint bill is going to be, I don't know if they're going to add that on there. I'm going to say it's going to be $7 plus $20. So we're going to put 27. I added hotspot on there for the way back, and I need to take hotspot off of there, but I did it for this month because we were traveling and I didn't know if I would like need to stop and have access to something, and it was really good to have. I was able to get some work done on the road personally, not just for work. So that is the $27, but normally it would be $7 because I do get a $50 credit back from my job because I'm using my cell phone as my, like, I don't get a separate cell phone line, so that's a thing. All right, so MLGW was $180. Sling TV, we are still at $46. And Xfinity, we are at $129 is what I saw on that bill. And then Netflix just went up and they are $17.97. weird, but that's what they told me it was gonna be now. So here we are. All right, so then we have childcare. Uh-oh. I don't remember doing that. Did I do that? Okay. So then we have childcare. And we have our cash envelopes. And I know people normally come back and ask me like what cash envelopes you have. What is that category? Because some people don't watch the cash envelope stuffing video, so that's totally fine. Definitely not a thing. But I do have a cash envelope video, a digital one as well. You guys can check out with Cube Money, and I'm so excited about being a part of this beta program. I'm testing it out, getting these examples, and I love it. I've been using it, and it works for me. But cash envelopes include like the areas I picked were areas that I struggled in. For instance, groceries, because I would just go to the grocery store and spend all willy-nilly. Those were areas that I needed to work on, and so I put those in cash envelopes to become more disciplined. So if you have some areas that you're struggling in, maybe it's entertainment, personal care, household items. I know for me, I do gas as well, and the reason I did gas because it just made me more mindful of what I was actually spending on gas, because it's so easy just to go to the pump and just swipe your card and be done with it. But when I gave myself a limit, it made me be, you know, mindful of the trips I was making, not just making loose trips out here in these streets, really just focusing down into like what it is that I have to do for the day, kind of planning things out. So it really just helps you to be mindful of everything you have going on. All right, so for childcare, it's $100 per week. We're saying we're only gonna have 2 weeks of childcare, so we're gonna put that at $200. And then our cash envelopes is at $610 still. Remember, we're not using the grocery one because I did still have some food stamps left over, so I'm not worried about that. And then sinking funds is $160. All right, so let's go ahead and so over here, my goals for this month, I have one goal, and that is not to overspend for Christmas. That's it. Like, I have got to stay focused on that. That's all 3 of my goals. Like, I just cannot overspend. I know that there are going to be some people that I need to purchase things for that may pop up, but for the most part, I just cannot go in and go ham because I want to start the new year off with a bang and really get some things situated and settled for me and my kid. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into everything that we have here. So the way that I do it, let's see. Are you guys on the community app? Like, not community app, the Clubhouse app. I love the Clubhouse app. It is like super bomb. It's like listening to podcasts, but like having them live and in person. So that's kind of dope. All right, so let's add up all of our paychecks and stuff. And if you guys are on the Clubhouse app, I'm at Elaine Michelle there too, so you guys can find me. And I have some groups that I'll be starting. Just waiting on them to get approved through the Clubhouse app, but I hope to meet other people, which will be cool. So we have 2,700 plus 2,700 plus a G plus 500. Okay, plus 2,000. Okay. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay. I feel like I need to do that over. I don't know why. That just made me feel, hold on, let me get my life together, because I feel like, yeah, that was just, okay, here we go. Starting over. Starting all over again. Okay, plus 2,700 plus 1,000 plus 500 plus 2,000. All right, so we're hoping to bring in 8,900 this month. So I'm just gonna set that number up there so we have that ready to go. Oh, actually, let's see. Minus, we'll just do this. 780. No, you know what? I hate when it does that, because if I get off, it doesn't work. So 780 plus 260 plus 1693 plus 999 plus $16. I like saying dollars. Plus 999 plus 500 plus 27 plus 180 plus 46 plus 129 plus 1797 plus 200 plus 610 plus 160. All right, so our expenses for the month are looking about $296. Wait, woo! Don't quote me on that. $29.62.88. Okay, so we'll not divide, we'll subtract by 8,900. All right, so it's saying we're gonna have about 59.37.12 left. So what I want to do is I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Sorry, I know that sounds crazy. Just making sure, did I grab everything? I had a little bit more. Yeah, okay, so that's about right, because the childcare and everything was like, I was looking at, I'm doing a reflection. Excuse me. I was just checking into what I had over here, making sure I didn't like make any mistakes there. But yeah, because I bumped up the affiliate here, I didn't have affiliate last time up that high. My shop was up that high, but not the affiliate. And YouTube I kept the same just about. So yeah, that's where that is coming from. So that 59.37.12. All right, so I know people get to the end, they're like, you got that much money left over, so what do you do with it? So when I figure out how much, if I'm in the green, which we are in the green, so we can go ahead and like highlight this is in the green. What I would do would be to allocate where this money is going. So it's not just going to sit there. Once I've paid all my bills, then I determine where it's going to go. So right now, Navian is about to come knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. I'm going to need them to hurry up with this college decreasing of the loans thing. So yeah, I think that this is a whole thing. So I will need to make sure I put some money up for that. Then again, anything that I would have left over, I would just determine where I want to put it, and I would give every dollar home, whether it's putting the bulk of it into my savings account, whether it's paying off a debt. At this time, I don't really know how I want to flip it for myself. So right now, I would just put assess. Ooh, not in highlighting, not in the highlighter. So my notes for this time are going to be assess remaining. No, let's debt payments. So we need to see where we are, because I really kind of kept a really close watch on my coins during this time. So I just want to make sure that I stay on top of that and then get back to paying down some of my debt. I am consumer debt free, if that makes any sense to you guys, if you know what I'm talking about. When I say I'm consumer debt free, I do not have any credit card debt. So the only thing I have is like my car note and then my student loans. That's it. But those student loans are so high that it really doesn't help me. It doesn't benefit me to have those. So I've just been trying to make sure I pay those when they go back into payment mode, if that makes sense. All right, and then we also have the Christmas sponsorship, because I am sponsoring someone for Christmas. So I don't know, I'm putting aside maybe $100 for that. I think I should be able to get through with $100 on sponsoring that child, so I think we'll be good there. All right, so here we are. This is what we have for our monthly budget and how we would go about like figuring out things. So if the other step that I do is I usually try to mark which ones are going to be automatic payments that I don't have to worry about. So it would be here. Actually, let's do it. Let's go ahead and highlight like we normally do. Like, let's stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. And go back to my colors. Okay, so insurance, iTunes, Apple Care, Zips Car Wash, iTunes number 2, Card Note, even Sprint now, Sling TV, and Netflix. So all of those are going to be automatic withdrawals. Oop. So we'll put that over here, so you know, up at the top. And give yourself some keys, and don't be afraid to write stuff in that you need to. Look, I said keys and I wrote keys. Auto pay is what this should be. so we know which ones are on auto pay. So we don't have to necessarily keep checking those. We just need to make sure that they do get paid on the date that they say they get paid. Sometimes, like if you've had a change in credit card or something like that, that can affect you know, how your bills get paid. So make sure you stay on top of that. When you do get a new debit card or credit card, make sure you're going into there and updating those systems that are on auto pay, because I've done that before where I thought things were getting paid, forgot that I got a new debit card, and boom, you know, it causes a lot of extra work on the back end. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. All right, so we've done our monthly budget. The next thing we would do would be to go into the paycheck to paycheck budget, but we'll do that in another video. I just wanted to show you guys how to get started with doing your monthly budget. So again, just to recap, we start with our overall monthly view, putting in our different bills that we have, anything that we need to notate that could be a quick view. Another thing you can use this for is for families. So you can just literally take a screenshot of this, send it out to your spouse, your family members, whoever are in there, so that they know when their bills are due. Everyone's on the same calendar. You can actually save this and put it like into a note, and then people can go in and like they can go in and write things in there and stuff like that. So it's just really good to have. Add your stickers, things like that here. Then you have your monthly bill pay tracker. This is going to help you just keep up with the bills that you've already paid. Anything that you know you need to take care of. Notes like this. This is really important. So you can check off that you've paid them, just like a double check, discount double check. And then you go into your actual monthly budget. This is just my note up here for how much money I'm working with, so I don't have to, you know, keep going back and forth. Writing out all of your expenses, making sure you are keeping up with even the extra things like your child care, cash envelopes, sinking funds. I even add those on there because that is a bulk of my expenses. It's still an expense for me. And then just creating goals for yourself every month, and then your notes section. Maybe every month you won't have 3 goals, but try to get to 3. This month all 3 of my goals are don't overspend on Christmas, and my notes are just to assess my debt payment so I can get started for January. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope that you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. We are ending this year out pretty doggone strong, and I'm so excited that I am doing this with you guys yet again, another year. So make sure you stay tuned for another video that will have to do with getting you prepared with your finances for the next year. Then I also have a video coming up where I'm going to be giving away some money. Me and a couple of friends are going to be giving away some money for you guys to start your own business, and I think that you are really going to want to stay tuned for that video when it comes out. So when you see it, make sure you watch it and get onto it, because we're going to be doing a giveaway, and it'll be lasting all throughout the month of December 2020. So yeah, great things coming in the month of December. Vlogmas will be coming up, and I'll be shouting people out, so you'll randomly hear me shouting people out. Like I lit this candle because this is from Love Scent Candle Co. I absolutely love the scent of this candle. It just makes me feel good. And you guys know this is a Black owned business, and it's also family, so this is a double whammy for me. I'm here to support. If you guys have any businesses that you want to shout out, please make sure you send them to me so I can get a chance to try out their products and then shout them out on the channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. Make sure you check out the video at the end. It's going to lead you over to the Savage Finance channel. I think you guys are really going to like this channel a lot. I think it's going to like mix me and them together, and you're going to see like this whole little thing. It's going to be amazing. And shout out to the Bestie Squad. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for doing what you do and keeping me encouraged, and I hope that everything goes well. Last but not least, I will have my phone number down below for you guys to set up some text messages with me. You can leave me voice messages. I can leave you voice messages. It's pretty cool. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, you'll see a number down below. You can go ahead and add me to your contacts. It's going to ask you if you want to join, and yeah, it's a whole thing. So make sure you guys join so you can be a part. I would love to see you guys and text with you guys like every day. It'll be so cool. I just want to enhance because we're besties. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think I've said everything I needed to say, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah. KK, bye!
You're special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing it.